New Vegas and cars rarely go together well. There are plenty of mods out there that add drivable vehicles to the game, but we'll be looking at all the vehicles in the vanilla base game. There's way too many for one video, so today we'll be covering the special vehicles. What might that include? Well, things like bulldozers and artillery cannons. I'll go over everything I can find about them, all the fine details that no other channel talks about, so strap in, cause we're getting right into our first vehicle, the B-29 Bomber. In the questline for the boomers, they send you out to Lake Mead, to help them recover and rebuild a sunken pre-war plane. Before you attach the ballast to the plane, it is called B29_damage_static.nif, and here are the ballasts. They have their own separate model before inflating, called ballast deflated, and when you detonate them, this script will run and the plane will rise up out of the water. This model is ID'd as VMS15 Rising Plane, and the model file is called B29riseanim.nif. This model includes the inflated ballasts. They do not have their own separate models. This sequence is a little odd. When the plane rises up out of the water, the original B29damagestatic.nif stays where it's at. Then the B29riseanim will float up to the surface in a different place than where the first one was laying. Why? Because it looks better having the plane rise up in front of the player rather than way off to the side. Why then didn't they place the sunken one right underneath the rising? Well, I inspected the area under the water and it seemed like they kind of designed the surroundings for the plane to be placed right here, but didn't have the dock, boat thing, the shit, lined up properly, so it was just easier to shift the plane than redesigning this area of the map, but who knows, that's just my theory. After the plane is sent to the boomers, it will appear in their hangar in 6 parts, using 5 different models. These 2 propellers right here are the same thing. After reconstruction, this is the finished product, B29 Final. The model is B29_hangar.nif with scaffolding around it. All of the scaffolding is one model and separate from the plane. And here's all the sounds for the B29. Next up is Front Loader 01. There are 7 of these machines in the Mojave. 4 are at Quarry Junction, 1 near the entrance, 2 in the middle, and 1 up on this ledge. There are 3 at the Gypsum Chain Yard, 2 by this small body of water, and 1 up on this ledge, which is technically a different cell and just part of the wilderness. Same case for the front loaders at Quarry Junction. Interestingly enough, they don't have their audio disabled. Here's the sound. And I can't figure out how this sound is activated. Jumping on it will result in like the default metal tapping sound, and punching it makes this sound, which doesn't sound the same to me. Post-editing note, it turns out that the sounds that the front loader plays is actually from a group of 8 sounds that I guess are randomly selected whenever they are called to play. Here are all of them. The closest thing I could find to the in-game front loader was this John Deere 644K wheel loader. Who knows what they use for reference? All of these things look damn near the same. But okay, our next vehicle is the Nellis Artillery Cannon. ID'd as Nellis Artillery, there are 2 of these at the base and 3 static, which use different models than the regular. I checked the Legion's howitzer at the fort, and it does use the same NVNellisArtillery.nif as the non-static variant of the artillery at the Nellis Air Base. Kinda interesting that this is a vehicle. I guess anything with wheels counts. Next up is the train engines. Oh boy! The first is train engine. The decals are kinda buggy, and you can find it outside of Boulder City right here. There's also train engine 02, which looks exactly the same, but is found twice. One right here at the Lake Mead docks, and one over here at this train yard. Why is there 2 trains even though they're the same? I have no f***ing clue, man. Jesus, what the hell am I doing? These videos are taking a toll on me, dude. Please help. It hurts to look at the Gek this much. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace.